What up, peeps? It's your girl, Ash. Come back to No Takes. Well, trailer's dropping titled Baby Girl. Now, this one I have been hearing about, I want to say in the last couple of weeks. I came across, there was a cool video in a discussion in regards to this film starring, of course, Nicole Kidman, my favorite actresses, and her talking about some of the scenes. Maybe very, I don't want to say, not say risque, but probably a little bit risque. Definitely um, eye-opening. And I was just like, okay, now I'm not, because well, we'll say with her, I love her range. I remember seeing, there was a movie she did, oh gosh, so long ago, prior to the one that actually put her on my radar. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. Darn. Needless to say, the movie really that, brought her to the forefront for me was, of course, Dead Call, starring her and Billy Zane. And ever since then, I've been a fan. And like I said, when I mean range down to comedy, drama, suspense, everything. So when I say one of my favorites, I mean that sincerely. So I also just want to know, and I might have to watch a couple of actual interviews because I want to know why they came up with the name Baby Girl. So who knows? Maybe within this trailer, it kind of some of the scenes, something might give or take for the name. But yeah, what specifically why this title? So rambled on enough. So with that said, let's go ahead and just jump into it. I'll say this my thoughts about you guys.
Good girl. Good girl.
Being a CEO means being a collaborator and a nurturer.
Don't you have to be at work?
Everyone is just waiting for me to buckle under the pressure.
Is now a good time to introduce the interns?
Yeah. Hey, how'd you get that dog to calm down?
I gave it a cookie.
You always have cookies on you.
Why do you want one?
Who decided to make me a part of that mentor program? You have 7 minutes.
So, how did it start?
I see myself as a...
Power-hungry personality?
You think that's what I am?
I think you like to be told what to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That was incredibly inappropriate.
Your behavior is unacceptable.
Is it? If we're gonna do this, we need to set some rules that you and I both agree on.
Did you order this?
Starting with, I tell you what to do and you do it.
Oh, excuse me.
And if I don't?
Get on your knees.
No. What?
Get on your knees now.
I'm...
Is that what you want?
You're very young. I don't want to hurt you.
Hurt me? I think I have power over you.
Oh,
Because I could make one call and you lose everything.
oh wow.
Oh, hey, you forgot your laptop at the office.
Mom, can Mary sleep over?
Did you just...
I genuinely believe women with power would behave differently.
Want to stop? You seem liberated.
I've never experienced anything like this.
Good girl.
All right, you guys. I did enjoy this trailer. I will say this: I've seen films kind of similar in the way you come across certain, characters. Man, woman. Sometimes it's not always going to be the man dominating over the female, however old they are. Sometimes it's the reverse. And with this one, of course, you're dealing with Nicole Kidman, and I finally had to pull the guy's name, Harris Dickinson. I'm familiar with him, so definitely intrigued with him within this film. Her being, of course, a CEO of this company. And you see another character, I think her name is Esme, played by Sophie Wilde. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Excuse me. And then bringing, I think, some interns. And then, of course, she comes across him again. You see the moment at the beginning of a moment with an animal that you think is going to, kind of comes to her and he's able to calm, I'm assuming, his pet down. But that scene in the room where he makes a comment like, you like being told what to do, whatever, and all that. And yeah, setting a tone at the beginning of their interaction, and then of course her making statements like, being appropriate. They're in the elevator up alone, and then of course coming to the point where definitely an attraction from both. Then you see how, of course, he's like, we got to set some rules that are comfortable to both of their liking. When you talk about her telling her to get on her knees and all, she's just like, what? And he's like, it goes back to what he said. I think you like somebody telling you what to do because in the instance, let's just be real, she is a CEO. Everybody listens to her. Whatever she tells them to do, they do, whatever and all that. No questions. Probably is almost the same thing probably at home. So having this individual who she does not know, at her company, in this position, telling her this and all that, that's something she's not used to and kind of forbidden probably in her mindset, where probably eventually leads to her, you know, giving up, probably relinquishing a little bit of control and all that and going along with it, even if it's something probably not in her, regular way of, handling situations or making decisions. So you see eventually as time goes on from the trailer, it intensifies and all that. Man showing up talking about, I could just make one call. So you come into the situation where you make little statements, definitely inappropriate, then you find a way to, you know, open her up and all that, inhibition and all that. And now you want to play with her, her life, her career, just everything about it. It makes you wonder, and I want to know if we're going to probably see where, even though she kind of keeps, going down this path, if she's going to start doing her due diligence to find out about him, has he, come into contact, has he dealt with some females, has this caused situations where other women, from his past have dealt with him and have maybe might have lost things in their lives, being if it's their career, their family. I'm curious about that instance, if it's going to even go that route. And then also just the note at the end, they look like they're in some sort of, restaurant or bar, and he's telling walks away, telling some good girl. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah, I want to see how far this escalates in this instance. But I want to piggyback on it, towards just overall with this video. You're always going to get individuals, in comment sections that make little statements where they want to compare this to other movies or, you know, just that whole situation. Now, I'm not going to just do that. I'm just going to watch this for what it is. But the ones who always want to make statements about the age. This is a movie. There's plenty of movies that have been made like this where it's always the other way around, where it's the older man and the younger woman. They're going to always keep making movies like this. You don't have to watch them. Nobody's forcing you. You're not chained to a chair. You're forced to watch any of this. It is what it is. So I'm going to go and just enjoy this for what it is. I did see the date. I was just like, I don't know if it's going to be a Christmas day. I have something else lined up for that day, but I'm definitely intrigued to see Nicole Kidman in this film and then see, because I really want to know the conclusion of what's going to actually happen. That's the part that really I'm more interested in. I don't care about all the seduction or whatever. I've seen so many films in my life that part, whatever. I want to definitely see parts of how he breaks her down a little bit, so to speak, and the way he comes across and conveys his wording, that part as well, But overall, yes. Oh, and I did remember the film. I had to verify myself. I'm like, okay, it was a movie she did with, I want to say Tandaway Newton. We're going to say her name correctly, and it was flirting. And it was just like, okay, because I remember both those films, that and Dead Call, came out in the early 90s. So, yes, you guys, I most definitely plan to see this. So, with that said, comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next reaction. You guys take care.